I'm just going to start this like this. So, welcome everybody. If you have never seen me before, hello. My name is Molly. It is very nice to meet you. Today, we are going to be doing a guided meditation and a healing focused on the summer solstice, which is today, June 20th of 2025. When we look at what the meaning of the solstice comes from, you will see a lot of different traditions with the same basis. So we're looking at creating new and new beginnings and shedding old skin and lighting our creative fires and encouraging ourselves through self-worth and courage and really working on the bounty of what we planted seeds for this spring for ourselves. So when we are talking about the intention of this guided meditation and this healing, we're really talking about opening up ourselves to inviting new energies, letting go of the old, opening ourselves up to things at higher levels in different realms. One of the things we're really going to focus on in this meditation and healing is we are going to do a triangle. So the way this is gonna go is we are gonna do some work on our solar plexus, our heart and our higher heart, and our throat chakra, and we're gonna do some work on our causal chakra. So in pulling these cards, I just think this is ironic because the tooth that came out is the moon and the snake card. So the moon is about understanding intuitive message and signs from your guides, your healed ancestors, your soul family, and also the snake has been not only a big archetype for myself, but I know a lot of us in the collective over the past month. So whatever you are letting go of, whatever you are inviting into your life and your energy at this time, the other thing I want to say to you is this: if you are someone who is going to come on this journey with us for the solstice, I ask that you have an open mind for yourself. I ask that you be kind to yourself on this journey. I ask you to remind yourself how loved and cared for and supported you are by not only me and the collective, but your guides and your ancestors and your soul family, and how much unconditional love there is for you here and on this journey that you're on. So if you guys are ready, what we're gonna do is I am going to ask you guys to close your eyes down with me. We're going to take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. And let it go. And as you start to sink deeper and deeper into the space you're sitting in or laying down in, I want you to notice that you're going to start to feel the tension fade away from your jaw. And you just keep breathing in whatever way is comfortable for you. And you'll notice that the tension is starting to slowly work its way down from your neck. It's working its way out of your shoulders. You'll feel it moving down the bottom of your rib cage, moving down your hips, moving down your knees. And as you feel that tension start to go out the bottom of your feet, you will start to feel yourself getting heavier in your feet as you ground down into the earth and connect to the crystalline and magnetic grids of the earth itself. As we set off and take this journey together for the summer solstice, what I ask you to do is set the intention with me that we are going to open ourselves up to anything for our greatest and highest good that comes in reference to self-love, courage, creativity, new beginnings, and letting go of anything that no longer serves us and is holding us back. We also are setting the intention that we are going to open and amplify our causal chakra and increase our connection not only to our higher self, but our guides and the cosmos and source. I'm going to ask that you take another deep breath in with me through your nose. Hold it and let it go. I'm going to ask that you take a journey with me and imagine that you are standing on the shore of the ocean. Where we are standing is tucked in a corner, almost a cove, that is completely blocked off. And the only way that you can get to where we are standing is if you trek through the woods to get to this private space. There is no one else here in the moment but us. You'll start to feel the sand beneath your toes. You'll start to hear the water as the waves crash on the shore. You might even begin to smell the ocean and smell what is going through the wind off the trees and into the breeze off the coast. You might feel the warmth of the sun, even though it may look a little cloudy. It's comfortable here. It's safe here. As you take in the sights over the water, I'm going to direct your attention over to our left-hand side. If you look over to our left, you will see the wood line, but amongst the wood line, there is a little opening. And we are going to slowly make our way into the thicket of the wood line. And as you make your way up there, you'll notice some of the shells that you're walking by, some of the rock formations. You'll start to notice some of the foliage and fauna as you get closer to the wood line. You'll see quite a lot of orange and yellow flowers marking the line between us right now on the sand and making its way into the woods. As we get closer to this line, I'm going to ask that you trust in yourself, that you can navigate through anything without having a predetermined path. As we stand here on the edge of the forest, ready to make our way in together, I remind you that you do not need to be prepared for anything because you have already been through it. You are already prepared, and you must trust in yourself that you have the capacity to care for yourself and others no matter what situation arises. So while it may look dark in the woods that we are staring into, have faith in yourself and all of us together that nothing will hurt us here in this space. So I'm going to ask that you take the leap of faith with yourself and you step foot into the darkness of the forest, and we will walk with you. As you take that first step into the thicket, you will notice that it is not completely dark. As you are making your way, you will see the smallest of lights fly past your head and leading you onward, almost as if they're fireflies, but you will notice they are not one color. As you keep walking forward, you feel that there is dirt under your feet. There is nothing that you are going to trip or fall over. We have a clear path through the darkness as long as you trust that you can get yourself there safely. You are always supported and guided. You just feel and believe that you are not, and that is an intention we are setting to change. As we keep walking, I want you to notice what it feels like to surrender control. This is what's needed for your ascension journey to help you on your path to regaining your consciousness into who you are and why you are here. As you keep walking, you'll see that some of those lights have started to multiply into thousands of lights. You see thousands of what looks like multicolored fireflies flying around us, in front of us, lighting the way forward. The more trust you have, the brighter it gets. And this is to remind you that the reason there is always light in the darkness is because you are the light in the darkness. You hold all of the power within you that you have been taught you do not hold. Set the intention with me now that you will remember who you are and how powerful you are as we step out into this clearing from the darkness. As you take your step forward into this clearing, you will notice that we are in the center of a beautiful clearing surrounded by hundreds of tall trees. There is nothing to see in this clearing except a large bonfire raging in the center. I'm going to ask that we make our way towards this bonfire. As you're walking, you may notice that some of those orb-like fireflies are coming along with us. You may feel the grass beneath your feet as you make your way over to the fire. You may notice some birds flying above us in the clearing, but what you may notice the most is that the sky is lit in orange and red and gold, lighting up the sun as it stands still for the longest day of our year on our planet of Earth. As we gather around this fire, I'm going to ask that we gather around it in a circle, and I'm going to ask that you hold the hand of the person on either side of you. As we stand here, I want you to remember that if you are as powerful as you know you are as one, imagine how powerful we are here together with the same intention. So I'm going to ask that as we work through encouraging ourselves and others to remind ourselves how powerful, strong, loved, supported, and guided we are in all things that we do. So we're going to set the intention to open and amplify your solar plexus chakra. So you are going to feel a big surge of energy from your belly all the way up to the top of your head and then back out through your feet. Do not try to guide it, just let it go wherever it needs to go. What I want you to do as you are feeling this energy soar through you is I would like you to imagine that out of that fire, you are grabbing a tendril of that flame and you are placing it into your solar center. With that, we are setting the intention that the great flame will burn away any negative energies, ancestral wounding or trauma, linear and past life trauma, anything that no longer serves us for our greatest or highest good that is connected to our solar plexus. We now ask our guides to help us burn away that lower energy through the power of the solstice. Now, on top of that tendril that you have just pulled out of the flame, I would like you to ask that flame for another tendril. And I would like you to place this tendril in your heart chakra. And we are setting the intention to burn away any sadness, grief, resentment, hurt, shame, anything that is connected to our heart center that is not there for our greatest and highest good. We are going to ask that flame to burn away anything there that no longer serves us. Big rush of energy in your chest. Now I'm going to ask that you imagine a third tendril is going to be coming from that flame. I want you to ask that tendril to please instill any truth that you have not told yourself or others through your throat chakra. We also ask that flame to burn away any lower energies that are impeding you from living your highest truth and accessing higher communication for the greatest and highest good. Big rush of energy in your throat. You may feel like you have a golf ball in there. It will pass in 1 second. Now we are going to thank the great flame for the tendrils it has given us, and we are going to ask it to retract it now. And what I'm going to ask you to do is stop holding hands with the person next to you and gently let go. And I am going to ask that you outstretch your left hand to the flame. As we outstretch our left hand to the flame, we are asking the great fire to help us with anything that subconsciously needs to be brought to light to help us improve for our greatest and highest good. We ask that the collective learns lessons of self-love for not only ourselves and others with the greatest intention in mind to help us better understand ourselves and learn who we are. We set the intention to help us with creativity, not only to instill better creative passions in ourselves, but the world, to increase the vibration for humanity. As you feel that tendril extend out and into your left hand, I would like you to notice that it is going to make its way up your wrist, up your elbow. That energy will make its way up your shoulder. It is going to go up your throat, through your third eye, up through your soul star, crown, causal, galactic, your divine gateway, as we are asking the flame to greater our connection to Source. You might feel a big rush of energy from the top of your head down over your body like a blanket. And this is to remind you that no matter where you are in your journey, you are always surrounded by unconditional love. big rush of energy from the bottom of your feet all the way up to the top of your head. As we sit here now, I would like you to give your gratitude to yourself for taking this time to work further on yourself and this journey you are experiencing in this incarnation. I would also like you to thank the Great Flame and our guides who have helped us walk through this path today, all with the intention for our greatest and highest good. As we close out our time here together, I would like to sit in this moment of gratitude and love and remind you that you are worth having multiple incarnations. You are worth all of the knowledge and lessons that this experience brings. You are worthy and of love and support, no matter what anyone might tell you. Please always remember that you are the light in the darkness, and you need not look for it. It is you. What I'm going to ask that we do is we are going to say our goodbyes to the Great Flame and our guides who have gathered here. And we are going to slowly make our way back out into the thicket of the forest, back through that tunnel of darkness lit by 1,000 multicolored orbs. As we walk back through it this time, you will notice how it lights up for you. It is lit up because you believe that you are the light. You believe that you have the power to face anything that comes your way. As we step back out into the shore on the cove, I ask you to take in the sounds of the ocean as the water laps on the shore. The way the breeze smells and feels as it wafts through your hair and over your shoulders. And I ask you to remember how important you are as a cog on the vast wheel of the cosmos. You are here in this moment for a reason. And there is always love for you if you look for it. I'm going to ask that you guys take a deep breath in with me through your nose. Hold it. Big breath out through your mouth. And I'm going to ask that you slowly wiggle your fingers and slowly wiggle your toes. And you can open your eyeballs and come back to me and tell me how you feel.